Edward is the number 2 blue engine on the island of Sodor. He was one of the first engines to work on Sir Topham Hatt's Northwestern Railway. He is an old but wise engine who runs a branch line between Wellsworth and Brendan. Sometimes, Edward is called to help push bigger engines up the hill, including Gordon. About time you showed up. Why couldn't Sir Topham Hatt just send a faster and more reliable engine to help? Come on, Gordon, we've been working on this railway for years. You should at least appreciate me coming to help keep you and the express running. Express coming through! He never even bothers to say thank you. Typical. And other times he is asked to work with 2 cheeky twins. Oh no, not this again. Bill, Ben, quit fooling around. You're supposed to be taking these fish to market. Oh, come on, Edward. It was only a joke. Yeah, where's your sense of humor? This is serious, guys. Sir Topham Hatt won't be happy if those crates are delivered behind schedule. You're no fun. Twins. Oh, hey Edward, how are you doing? Hello Thomas, I'm doing okay. Just finished my last run for the evening and now it's time for me to get some rest before tomorrow. Oh, that's good. Are you busy tomorrow? No, not terribly, but it's always best to get plenty of sleep before returning to work. Yeah, you're right. I'm just about to head back home myself. It's been a long day pulling passengers. Yeah, I feel ya. I've had to work with Bill and Ben today, but let me tell you, they can never stop being mischievous. Oh, those two are always getting into trouble. Just tell them firmly to behave and they'll stop messing about. Don't worry, I always know how to deal with difficult engines. Well, looks like my tanks are full again. Better get going. Night, Edward. Night, Thomas. So the new engine's coming tomorrow? Percy? Yes. What are you? I'm trying to listen. Of the passenger and freight duties. She's a steam engine from Africa, and apparently she no longer has a shed to stay at. So I've decided to have her come and live on Sodor. Oh, great! Well, I'll certainly be looking forward to seeing her. He said she's Did you hear that, Thomas? Sir Topham Hatt is getting an engine that comes all the way from Africa. Africa? Anyway, she'll also be doing some of Edward's jobs. He seems to struggle a little with some of his trains nowadays, and I don't want him to overwork. That's why we need another engine to help out on this railway. What? Yes, you're definitely right about that. Edward shouldn't have to do more than he can handle. Indeed. Did he just say she'll be doing some of Edward's jobs? And that Edward is starting to struggle? And that's why we're getting another engine? If so, do you think this means Edward is being replaced? What? Edward being replaced? I find that hard to believe. But we heard Sir Topham Hatt saying another engine would be coming today. Yeah, he said she'll be doing some of Edward's work because he's starting to struggle with his trains. Guys, you're kinda overreacting. Sir Topham Hatt would never replace Edward. He's part of the steam team. Well, despite the fact that he doesn't often sleep at Tidmouth in this series, because we only have like 5 berths here. But just because another engine is coming to help out doesn't mean that he's no longer part of our family. I quite agree. Edward may not be as strong or as fast as some of us, but he's still a main member of this railway. I just hope he doesn't lose so much attention. Me too. Nonsense, he's a very popular engine. Yes, indeed. Now, enough with this chitter-chatter, and why don't one of you fetch my coaches for me? And why don't you fetch your own? Because tender engines don't shunt. He's so lazy. Hey, I heard that. Ah, Edward, I was expecting you. Good morning, sir. You said you wanted to introduce me to someone? Yes, I did. We have a new engine coming to Sodor this morning, and I thought she'd be a big help with some of the jobs you do on your branch line. Jobs? That I do? Mm-hmm. Ooh, that must be her now.
Wow, so this must be Brenton Docks.
Hello, welcome to Sodor. I'm Sir Topham Hatt, the controller of this railway.
Oh, pleased to meet you, sir.
Huh? Edward, this is Nia. She's an orange tank engine who comes all the way from Africa. Oh, hello, Nia. I'm Edward.
Hello, Edward. It's so exciting to be working here.
Nia will be helping to pull passengers and freight across your branch line. My branch line? Yes. She'll be here to make sure that you don't overwork or strain with so many cars and coaches. Well, thank you, sir, but I don't have too much trouble pulling rolling stock. No, of course not. But I don't think it would be fair for you to pull more than you can carry.
He's right. That's why I've been asked to help.
Oh, I see. Right then. Nia, I'd like you to take some passengers from Wellsworth to Sudbury. Do you know the way?
Yes, I do, sir. I'll get started right away.
And Edward, I want you to collect some workmen and bring them over to the China clay pits. Yes, sir. Percy and I overheard Sir Topham Hatt talking about her last night. You did? Uh-huh. And we've both been worrying about you. Well, I can understand that. I mean, I was one of the first engines to work on the Northwestern, and I've been doing it for so many years now that it probably won't be long until Sir Topham Hatt suggests that I retire from regular service. What? Retire? But we've known you ever since we first came to Sodor. It wouldn't be the same working on this railway without you. Thanks, Thomas. I don't really want to stop working here either, but I may not have a choice. Times are changing, and that's when other engines need to be called in. Anyway, I better go pick up the workmen. No, this can't be happening. It can't. No.
Good morning, Mr. Green Tank Engine.
Huh? Oh, hello. Wait, was that the new engine?
How are you today, Mr. Yellow Twin?
Yellow Twins? Is she referring to us? I think so.
Sour cocoa, Mr. Blue Tank Engine.
Ooh, who are you?
My name is Nia. I'm an orange engine from Kenya, and it's my first day on this railway.
Really? Well, welcome to Sodor, Nia. We're Annie and Clarabelle, and this is our engine Thomas.
Oh, is he all right?
Yeah, he's probably just stressed from the heat we've been having lately. It's been getting a bit hot on Sodor this week.
Well, at least he's not in the Sahara. That's a desert in Africa, and it's one of the hottest places on Earth.
Ooh, I wouldn't even think about going there. You probably couldn't last a day without water. So you're from Kenya. Is that an African country?
Yes, it is.
Cool. What's it like over there?
Well, there are lots of safaris, rivers, and so many interesting animals like lions, elephants, and rhinos. But we also have some big cities in Kenya, one of them being its capital, Nairobi.
Wow. You're really lucky to see all those sights. We don't get as many rhinos or lions around here. But once in a while, we may spot an elephant strolling beside the line. And we don't often get to visit as many cities as you. England is the mainland of our island, and their capital city is London.
Oh, I've heard so much about London. I would really like to visit there sometime.
Well, now that you live on Sodor, maybe you'll get the chance. Oh, that's our signal. Come on, Thomas. Goodbye, Nia. Nice to meet you.
Okay, safe travels.
Thomas, why wouldn't you say hello?
Well, Sir Topham Hatt says that Edward is struggling and he needs another engine to work on his branch line, and I think that's what Nia is here for.
Is she now? Well, that sounds like a good thing.
No, actually, it's not.
What? Why?
Because if Edward's struggling and Nia is doing his work, it might mean that she's replacing him.
Replacing him? Nonsense. Sir Topham Hatt would never replace anyone in the steam team.
Are you sure about that? What if he starts to think that Edward is no longer as important like the rest of us?
Of course he's important. Sir Topham Hatt needs an engine who is caring and reliable.
Well, she seems caring and reliable too. But I've known Edward all my life. And so has Percy and James and Gordon. I really don't want to lose him. Hey Edward, Ben and I saw an orange tank engine on our way to the clay pits. You did? Oh, that must have been Nia. She's actually new to Sodor. Huh. Well, she seems new. I don't think we've ever met her before. She said hello and called us yellow twins. Did she? Well, you are both painted yellow. Yeah, we know. She comes from Africa, but apparently Sir Topham Hatt wants her to work on my branch line. He seems to have had concerns about me straining with coaches and cars, and I'm afraid he might start thinking about having me retire soon. Huh? Retire? You mean he'll no longer need you on this railway? Is that why that new engine came to Sodor? To take your place? I don't know. Oh, I'm sure he would never force anyone to retire. Huh? Who's that? Oh, that's Timothy. He's also new here. Yeah, he's an oil-burning engine. He works with us here in the clay pits. Hello, you're Edward, I assume? Yes, that's me. Pleasure to meet you. So, what is this about having your place taken? Well, I run a branch line between Wellsworth and Brendam, but I've been working on this island for so many years now that I may not be able to stay in service much longer. Why would you say that? Sir Topham Hatt just got an engine from Africa, and she's been sent to do some of my work. Really? Well, it sounds to me like she's just helping you out. You think? Of course. Everyone on Sodor is really useful. Sir Topham Hatt needs all the help he can get to keep his railway running like clockwork, even from some rather cheeky pranksters. You seem like a hard-working engine, Edward. Sir Topham Hatt wouldn't dare take you out of service. Wow. Thanks, Timothy. And Ben and I wouldn't know what to do if you stopped working here. That's right. You're the wisest engine we've ever met. Aw, thanks, guys. I feel a lot more hopeful now. So you've seen the new engine too? Yeah, she was taking passengers on Edward's branch line. That's what I saw when I met her in Sudbury, and that just worries me about what might happen to Edward. I know, it wouldn't be much fun working on Sodor without him. Hey guys! Oh, hey Nia's come to stay with us at Tidmouth for the night.
Yes, Henry's going to take the flying kipper, and he won't be back until morning, so Sir Topham Hatt offered me to sleep in his place.
Here? At Tidmouth? Shouldn't you sleep somewhere near Edward's branch line? I mean, that is where you've been working so far.
Well, I was asked to bring some cars to the China clay pits tomorrow, but I have to collect them from the goods yard, and Tidmouth is much closer to there than any of the sheds on his branch line.
Besides, she's new here, and we need to make her feel welcome. Anyway, come on in, you two. It's starting to get late. No thanks. I think I'll find another place to sleep tonight. But Thomas, this is where you sleep. I know, but I just need a bit of space, okay? I'll come back tomorrow. Huh, what's up with him? Probably jealous that Nia's getting all the attention this evening. Well, actually, there has been something we've been worrying about today.
Really? What's that?
Oh, is this what you were telling us about this morning, Percy? Uh-huh. It's kinda hard to explain to Nia, though.
Don't worry, you can tell me anything.
I can?
Of course.
Well, alright. It's just, it has something to do with you and Edward. I can't believe one of our all-time friends is being replaced by an engine from Kenya. Next thing we know, someone else in the steam team will get the boot. What's to become of this railway? No, how could this happen? Ah, Thomas, I was wondering where you were. Huh? We have some changes to be made on this railway. Starting now, other engines will be doing your work, which means you and your friends will no longer be needed here. What? But, sir, this isn't fair. We've been working on Sodor for all these years. Too bad. The scrapping has already begun. Those 5 are finished. And now, you're next.
No. No.
Good morning, Edward.
Oh, good morning.
I just got off the phone with Sir Topham Hatt. Nia is currently delivering some cars to the clay pits, and afterwards, she'll be working with you the rest of the day.
Really? With me?
That's right. Of course, once you've taken your passengers up to Brendam.
Oh, yes. Well, alright then. Thank you, sir. It might actually be nice working with Nia. In fact, I'd be interested to learn more about her homeland and the railway she worked on. Oh no, it's her again.
Good morning, Thomas.
Thomas? Huh? What were you doing sleeping here and not at Tidmouth? Oh, sorry, sir. I just, wanted some time alone last night. You did? Why? I don't know. Rough day yesterday? Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, since you're at Brendam, I might as well give you a train to collect from the dockside. What? Instead of working on my branch line? You weren't at your regular shed, so I had to ask Percy to fill in for you this morning. Oh, now let's see... Ooh, I know. We have a shipment of new engine parts that came in about an hour ago, and they need to be taken to the steamworks. Do you think you could take them down there? Yeah, I guess I can do that. Excellent. They're already waiting and ready to go. Okay, sir. What's Thomas doing here? Yeah, I thought he had a branch line to run. I slept over in the nearby shed last night, so I'll be taking this train to the steamworks, and I don't want any nonsense from you guys. Oh, we'll give him nonsense, all right. Hello, Thomas. Where are you? Off to. Hey, Thomas, I spoke to Nia last night. She said... Not now, Percy. I've got some cars to deliver.
Goodness me, he's been so grumpy lately. Indeed. Why is he having such a negative attitude?
He really should have just stayed at Tidmouth with us. Then he'd understand this whole thing we've been fretting over.
Okay, we're approaching the hill now. When that puffball reaches the top, push him with everything you've got.
Will do, Benny.
Good grief. These parts are even heavier to carry up the slope. Ready? Oh, finally.
Now! Ow! What are you doing back there?
Again!
Stop it! This isn't funny!
And again!
I'm serious! Cut it out! We're going too fast! Ah!
On! Faster! Faster!
I can't slow down! Ah! Uh-oh.
Thank for showing me how to arrange these trucks, Edward.
No problem, Nia. I appreciate you coming to help out on my branch line. I guess I have been starting to struggle a little with my trains.
Don't worry, you already seem to be getting more of your strength back. So Topham Hatt probably just wanted you to take it easy on pulling them, that's all.
Yeah, you're right. Thomas has become a runaway and he's out of control. We need an engine or two to stop him.
Oh no!
We'll go after him, sir. Alright, he should be passing by here at any minute. Quick, there's no time to lose.
Come on, Edward!
There he is! Hurry!
He's going really fast! How do we stop him?
Maybe I can couple up from behind to hold the trucks back. Nia, you buffer up in front of Thomas and try to slow him down.
Got it.
James, look out! Ah, Thomas, slow down! Nia, get out of the way!
Points!
Whoa! What is going on? Couple me up to the train, quickly! Okay. Ugh.
I have to get over there. Thomas needs me.
Oh, cinders and ashes! Get back, Spencer!
Holy crud! Thomas!
Sorry, Spencer. Ah! Nia!
Hold on, Thomas. Edward and I are going to slow you down.
Oh, hurry! Almost got it. Ugh. Okay, brake. We're not slowing down enough. Where's Nia?
Yes!
Slow us down, slow us down.
It's working! We're reducing speed!
Uh-oh, we're approaching the station. Oh no, stop! Oh, snap! Oh my gosh, Nia, are you all right?
I think so.
Dear me, how on earth did this happen? It was these silly, troublesome trucks. They wouldn't stop pushing me. Well, 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 up to your old tricks, I see.
We were just joking.
Don't give me that. You guys are always causing confusion and delay. Thomas, once you finish your delivery, we'll have these trucks taken to the waste dump. I think carrying rubbish for a while will teach them not to mess around.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Thank you guys for saving me. And Nia, I'm sorry I was so rude to you.
It's okay, Thomas. I understand how worried you've been feeling.
Worried? What about? Well, Percy and I overheard you saying that Edward was struggling with his trains, and ever since Nia came to Sodor and you asked her to work on his branch line, I was afraid he was being replaced. What? You think I would replace Edward? Our number 2 engine? Certainly not. He's a member of the steam team. I just don't want him overworking, so right now I'm having him go easy on pulling cars and coaches. That's why I sent Nia to work on his branch line, to give him a hand with passengers and freight. Really? Yes. Wow, Timothy was right. So, you're not taking me out of service, sir? Edward, you're one of my first engines to work on Sodor. I would never even think of such a thing. Although deciding to continue working here or not isn't up to me. It's a decision only you can make for yourself. Well, you guys are my family, and I couldn't at all bear to leave the Northwestern or the steam team. This is where I'm meant to be, and how I'm meant to be. I wouldn't dare give up my place on this island for as long as I live. Hooray! Aw, I'm happy to hear that, Bud. It's always great having you with us. Thank you, sir. Now, let's get Nia and those engine parts to the steamworks.
Okay, Nia, your buffer beam is fixed up.
Thank you, Victor.
And thank you, Thomas, for bringing our new engine parts. Sorry your trucks gave you trouble on the way over.
Oh, don't worry, Victor. Edward and Nia rescued me in the end. That's right.
Well, you are both heroes and really useful engines. Kevin! Sorry, boss. It was a slip of the hook. Why do you keep speeding while carrying things around? You never seem to learn.
Hurts, boss! Stop it!
We should probably go.
Agreed.
Why me?
And so, Nia has a new life on Sodor, and Edward and Thomas are now good friends with her. They enjoy working together, as well as sharing stories with each other about their old railways. Plus, Nia lives happily at Knapford Sheds with Emily, Harvey, and Arthur, not too far from Tidmouth. But whenever an engine is out working for the night and they're given morning jobs that start closer to other sheds, they never hesitate in sharing berths from time to time. As for Edward, he still continues to run the Brendam branch line, and will keep working on Sodor for years to come. Until next time, goodbye, folks!